Yes, so today I'm going to be showing you how I take my photos for Depop. It's quite easy to do, doesn't take a lot of work at all, just takes time. I'll show you a couple tips that I've got that I use to take the photos for my Depop. And a lot of the tips that I use I think have greatly boosted my sales over the last few months. But yeah, so let's get into it. So I normally take my photos on a dartboard, as you've probably seen from my Depop photos. If you have seen my Depop, link to it will be in the description. But all you do, I normally use one of these darts, I just put it in the middle of the board. I think by using the dartboard, add something else to the photos. It's a lot better than just having flat lays and just having basic hanging things. I think this makes it look significantly better. Kind of gives my shop a theme as well. I think this is significant to taking photos. Kind of having a theme and having some sort of like creative aspect behind your photos. Defo boosts you up in the Depop algorithm in a way and will help you get featured. I've never been featured myself, but if you look on the homepage you can see the more creative photos get featured more regularly, and obviously the more you get featured, the higher up followers your shop's going to get, and the more attention in general your shop's going to get as a whole. I'm just cleaning out all but the bits around my dartboard, making it look as appealing as possible, just getting rid of any dust that's in the corner, anything that's moving off anything from all the work surfaces here as well, getting them all out of shot for when I take the photos of the clothes. One other thing, I try and use the same hangers in every photo. I think it makes your shop look a lot more consistent and a lot better. I try and use this wooden hanger because I think it brings up the photos for all of the jackets and all the t-shirts, and this just plastic trouser hanger for all the trousers, all the shorts. I think I peeled the sticker off this as well because it's very irritating if you've got a sticker on, either having to flip it about every time because you don't want a sticker showing up in your photos. It just brings the quality of your photos significantly down. One last thing before I show you how I take photos of the clothes, it's essential to kind of use a DSLR camera. I think it brings up the quality of your photos so significantly. The only downside to doing it is that you have to transfer the photos from your DSLR to your iPhone. Really though, it is quite simple. All you got to do is I just use the OneDrive, upload your photos to that, and then you can save them from the OneDrive to your phone. I know you can also do it through Google, but I think the OneDrive is just significantly easier. I've had to swap over to my iPhone camera now because I'm going to be using my DSLR to take the photos with. But as you can see, I've just hung up the top. If you can hang a top on a hanger, I'm pretty sure you can do this. I tried to make it even on each sleeve. You don't want the tops and that looking lopsided. It just brings down the whole quality of your photos. It's for such a little thing, it's so worth doing. So I put my camera on auto mode. There's no point putting it on the manual settings. You can if you really want, but I don't really see too much point when all you're doing is just taking photos like this. Say you were taking photos of you actually wearing the clothes, maybe out and about say, I would say it's 100% worth doing because you get the best results. But for times like this, I don't really think it's too essential. So what I'm going to do to take the photo is I'm just going to try and line the top up with the centre of my camera, step back a little bit, so I'm making sure everything's in frame and you get quite a good quality photo. I'll insert it there. But that's all you need to do. It's not that hard. What other photos I would take? I would take photos of maybe inner tags. This top, say, has an outer tag. I'll show you another couple examples after I've done this one. But I'd take a photo of the tag, the back, and maybe, say there's any faults you've got on it, defo take a photo of them, because you don't take a photo of them or don't highlight in the description that there is a fault on the piece, people are just going to leave you bad reviews. There's no point pretty much giving yourself bad reviews when you don't need to. It brings down your shop significantly. If I saw a shop that had bad reviews, it would significantly put me off from buying anything from there. Because why would you want to buy something from someone who's got bad reviews? As I was saying about, I'm now going to take a photo of the tags here because it shows the size and shows pretty much everything you need to know about the top. Even if it takes you a couple tries like it did me there to get the best photo, it's worth just taking your time. It will make your things sell so much better and just so much quicker than if you had lower quality photos. All I'm going to do now is just flip it the other way round, take some photos of the back. I'll probably get some photos of the sleeves as well, because there's quite a lot of like graphics and stuff that you can't see on the sleeves that will massively increase the sell value if you put photos of them in. All I'm doing, once again, just stepping back, making sure my top's in the middle of my photo, just taking it. I'll insert the photo there, exactly the same as what you got to do to the front. Really easy. All I've done now is I've just take photos of both of the sleeves, because as you can see they've got quite nice graphics on both of them. Neither of them are stained or either are marked up or anything. I'm going to put them in like a photo grid so you can see both sleeves. This will bring up the sell value of this 100%, because in the other photos you couldn't see these, and these are quite essential pieces to the whole top, because this is to do with what type of top this is, because this is a limited edition top from Salute the Service from 2017, and these are key parts to tell that it is authentic from that time. Now I'll show you how I take photos of the trousers and shorts. I'm going to be using these Nike track pants that I got from the Kilo Vintage video. Link to that will be in the cards. This is a sick piece. These will probably sell on Depop for about £70, if not more. Really limited piece. I think the design on these is so sick. But I'll show you how I take photos of these as well now. I'm going to get my trouser hanger now and just try and clip this to each corner of the trousers. Quite easy to do. So I've hung up the track pants on a hanger. I'm just going to put them up on the darts board like I did before with the other piece, trying to make sure it's just not touching the board. As you can see, it's not very well lined up, so I'm going to do it again. I could have just taken photos of it like it is now, but as I said, such a little thing to do, but this will bring up the quality of the photos so dramatically. Just hung up the track pants. Now I'll show you how I'm going to take the photos of these. Once again, all I'm going to do is just line up the track pants with the center of my camera. Take the photo. Pretty nice photo, I think, that one. It is quite hard to take photos of stuff like this on this kind of setup where they are quite long, but it's definitely manageable. I've done it with other pairs. I'm going to take a close-up photo now of the Nike swoosh and the printing to show that there's no crack into the print and to show the pattern on the actual cargo trouser. I've used flash for these next couple photos because I think it really brought out the pattern a lot more on the trousers than using without flash. See, just little things like that, just thinking about your photos a little bit more really improves the quality. But all I'm going to do once again is just flip them the other way round and just take photos of the back. I'll insert the photo that I took of the back here, but well self-explanatory. As you can see, really easy to do. Little things like just using a camera, making sure your photos are lined up nicely, all simple things you can do to massively improve the quality of your photos. But I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be more Depop related content, there's going to be more custom videos, more Supreme review videos, more clothes unboxing videos, and just loads more videos coming soon. So please subscribe, like and comment down below videos you'd like to see in the future.